Take me back to the beginning of Universal's Superstar Parade. Where did the idea come from? How long ago was it?
About 2 years ago, they came to us with the thought that we wanted something that the entire family could enjoy, from the youngest person in your family to the oldest person in your family. And the best thing and the only thing that we thought was perfect for the whole family was a big, huge interactive parade. From there, we picked these different ideas that Despicable Me, Hop, SpongeBob, and Dora Diego touched all of the members of your family. Everybody has a piece of one part of each one of those things someone in your family loves. So those were such easy choices to make for this parade.
So of those four, the standout to me is easily SpongeBob. I'm a huge fan of that show. I'm 31 years old and I love it, and I know there's a lot of people my age and even older that love it as well. Do you feel like SpongeBob is the biggest star of the parade, or do you feel like some of the others are just as big in different sort of demographics?
I think each one of our stars touches like a different demographic, like you said. I think Despicable Me can touch the young kids because Minions, every young kid loves the Minions. But Gru, there's a little bit of Gru in all of us, I think, and of course a little bit of Vector in most of us. The little girls just warm everyone's hearts. The story in Despicable Me is just so perfect for the whole family. SpongeBob, of course, SpongeBob's been around for a long time. There's a lot of us that love SpongeBob. We were able to bring different things from SpongeBob to life here with the roller skating fish are one of my favorite parts of the whole parade. But again, with like Hop, the live drum element with Hop is absolutely amazing. For those of us who were marching band, which I was a drummer in marching band, so that part really connects to me. And then Dora and Diego, of course the little ones are going to absolutely go gaga over Dora and Diego.
So, talking about that SpongeBob unit a little bit more, I do like the fish citizens of Bikini Bottom, certainly a unique element there. Squidward, very popular character. But what about the floats? I guess not only with SpongeBob, but all of the different units, sort of, where did the ideas come for each of the design elements that went into each float?
We really focused on what the piece of the movie or the cartoon that stood out to us. Like SpongeBob. His pineapple in Bikini Bottom stood out to us as one of the main things that everyone would recognize and everyone would want to see. Then the other pieces of Bikini Bottom, all those coral pieces and the undersea life that just comes to life, that's what we focused on there that we thought would really connect with everyone, especially Bubbles. There's bubbles all over that float, and you cannot miss a SpongeBob episode with having bubbles somewhere. And that's kind of how we did with every one of the floats. We thought about what stood out the most to us in the movies. Despicable Me, we have the little Jumbotron on top of the float. That's why you see that NBC Peacock on top of the LED screens that he stole, and we saw that in the very beginning of the movie. We felt that was very iconic for us to put into the float. So all these pieces, EB with his drum kit, we felt was definitely needed for the float. And then Dora and Diego having a little bit of both of their worlds. The front of the float kind of represents Dora, the back represents Diego. We felt the kids would definitely connect with that.
In sort of looking at all four of the properties that you use for this parade, I feel like Hop it's the newest, and it's probably the least sort of well-known, or that people have an attachment to it. Did you ever have a concern that it wouldn't be as well recognized, or maybe thinking, oh, why is there an Easter bunny in a daily parade?
I don't think there was ever a concern on Hop, because where we went with it is to go away from Easter, and we went with the candy element. That's why you see candy everywhere on that float, and everybody loves candy. And we all picked out, kind of the design team picked out their favorite candy to be on the floats. Mine are dots, and you see the dots hanging off the back of the kettle. So that was very fun for us. The other thing too with Hop that we wanted to do is add different elements, like the pogo stick performers. Even if you didn't connect with the movie, you were going to be awed by what those pogo guys were doing on their pogo sticks. Again, with the live drum element, that drum element was in the movie, but you're going to maybe connect with those marching band drummers. So we just think that even though, yes, that might not have been as popular of a movie in somebody's eyes, but we felt it was perfect for this parade.
Well, and certainly the swinging monkeys on the Dora Diego float, whether you like Dora Diego or not, you'll be impressed by their acrobatics.
Exactly. That's what we wanted to do with all the floats. Even if you're not a SpongeBob fan, you're going to love those girls on the back of the float swinging and twirling in the air. But we think that everything in the parade, everyone will find something to be a super fan of.
Now, it seems like the Superstar Parade is an end-of-the-day sort of last hurrah for these characters, but I understand they're going to be out and about quite a bit during the day as well.
All day long, you're going to see these characters do different kinds of sets all day long. There's over 13 shows that go with the entire parade, and those are going to be spread out all day long, all through the streets of Hollywood.
And so they're going to come out and they're going to sing and dance. Are they going to pull guests into it?
Yeah, they're going to sing, dance. There's interactive pieces. With Dora and Diego, we're teaching the kids how to count in English and Spanish. With SpongeBob, we're celebrating Bikini Bottom with everyone. With Despicable Me, we're going to pull you up. It's a big boogie fever dance party, so it'll be fun for everyone.
So guests who are eager to come here not only to see the parade, but actually want to get close to their characters and get photos with the characters, they have that opportunity throughout the day?
Yes, they have that opportunity all day long with every character from our parade. From SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward, Dora Diego, of course our superstars, Gru and EB, but you'll also have opportunity to meet with the candy dancers and the drummers and the pogo guys and the monkeys all day long.
And one more question, what do you feel the Superstar Parade brings to Universal Studios Florida? What does it add to the park that wasn't there before?
It is our biggest full-time entertainment product that we've done since I've worked at Universal, and that's over 16 years. So to me, it brings that live entertainment element to the streets that we've had, but maybe not in such grand scale before.